Hey guys, welcome back. This is a new episode for Which is Best, where we compare more than one Android phone side by side, or maybe another phone. We will just try to figure out which phone is best value for money. So we'll take a particular price segment, or we'll take the same brand. So today we have the three phones from the same brand: the Honor 8X, the Honor Play, Honor 9N. So we have recently seen the Honor 8X durability. So we'll be focusing on some of the main features of every smartphone, like durability, in-hand feeling, performance, camera, software issues, batteries, and final verdict, which phone is overall going to win. Since we have seen the durability of all the three phones, so you can see the conditions. So this is Honor 9N. Back glass is shattered but the front is working. Play, it is based on the metal construction. This is again glass, but it is better glass. This is 12 layer, this is 15 layer glass, so technically more important. So on the durability of the Honor Play, we have got some kind of permanent flex here. So this may not be issue with you because I did a lot of huge bend there. Otherwise both are fine. Technically metal is more strong compared to glass, makes sense. So most pocketable device for me feels like to be Honor 9N, because this is just such a so cute small device. But hey, depends on your hand too. If you're having the smaller hand, should be fine for you, but my hands are slightly bigger, so I can see the Honor Play is a better choice for me. But Honor Play is slightly bigger. The biggest here is the Honor 8X, but it is more compatible in the hand, because the chins are very smaller, they are not taking too much space. Still it is not easily manageable within hand, but you can easily enjoy the phone with a single hand display. So better, most comfortable here is 9N, but Play is the average, and this is slightly bigger. So all three phones are in front of you. You can see the display, which phone is having the better display. So Play and the 8X, they are having the full HD plus resolution, and a size is slightly bigger, 6.5 inches versus I guess 6.2 inches. 5.84 inch, actually this is 6.3 inch. So Play and the 8X, they have the same resolution. I don't see much difference at all. Since this is slightly bigger and the chin, it is smaller, there is no Honor branding, so this feels to me much better. So if you really wanted to have a big canvas, 8X should be a better choice for you. And here you can see the notch is slightly smaller. You can feel here on these settings, so notch is again very smaller on the 8X side. So here you will see on the about phone, Android Oreo 8.1.0. on the Honor 8X. Honor Play has the Android 8.1.0, but here in case of Honor 9, it is still on the Android Oreo 8.0. I really doubt like it is going to get Android P update very soon, but let's be positive, they should be getting Android P. My biggest concern with the Honor software, the EMUI, is the memory management. We do a lot of speed tests and performance comparison with other brands too. For example, the Mi E2, which having Android 1 with the same 4 gigs of RAM. I am keeping most of the application in the memory that I wanted to have, but in case of Honor, with the 4 gigs of RAM, the same amount of RAM, it is not keeping everything in the memory because the ROM is too much complex. So we'll check the performance starting with application launch. So all three phones have different Kirin processor. Kirin 970 is based on the 10nm structure, which is same as Snapdragon 845, and Kirin 710 12nm, Kirin 659 16nm. So Honor Play is the oldest device that I'm using here on regular basis. I mean, every day I'm using it for basic tasks like some meditation and stuff and some social stuff. Nothing more than that. Honor 9, due to the back glass is cracked, I'm not using much because of safety concern. Honor 8X is just couple of days old. So you will notice something here, like the Honor 8S is the fastest in launching the application. Yeah, it is possible, but it also depends on application to application. But in my case, my Honor 8X is performing well. The reason is because the EMUI, I think, is not very much optimized. With time it gets slowed down. In case of Honor 9, I'm not using that much because it is mostly turned off. So ROM is like the way I got the original one. With the Honor Play, with time it started lagging, so that I can feel on the Honor Play. It's not too much, but compared to Honor 8X side by side, I actually saw the difference. So that's why you can see Honor 8X is very quick in mostly here. That doesn't mean Honor Play is bad device, but it's just OS problem. So if you go with the 6 one, I guess you won't notice those things at all with the Honor Play. So Honor 9 again faster than the Honor Play. Hey, but like I said, it may vary based on application. In your case, maybe your device is working faster. It's not the universal fact here. So let's talk about some heavy application on Honor 8X, then Play 9 side by side here. So Honor Play, like I said, mostly is turned off all day, turn on. I'm using it for heavy purpose. Lastly, we have the Xfold 9. Here let's see this, because the heavy core heavy applications basically mostly depends on the multi-core score, which has a great, it should launch faster there. I'm hoping for the Honor Play here. Still, let's see. Yes, Honor Play is the first here, and the Honor 9 as Honor 9 and X as expected, it should be on the in, and here we have. Now here's a quick basic memory management test. So this is a casual test. You know, all these 5 games technically they take around 2 gigabytes of RAM. So if you're a casual user and just launching few, you know, maybe 1 or 2 games or 5 to 6 social applications, that should be fine. Your phone should hold almost all applications in the memory. But these phones are not made for pro user, because these all are 4 gigs of RAM. Do check the description for some of the speed tests we have done earlier, you know, in which we do real world tests. So 4 gigs of RAM phone, definitely they perform poor in that case. So I won't recommend you these phones for the heavy performance. Here's the actual performance test. We will check the current processor. This is a video conversion test on the PowerDirector Pro, and just check out here which phone actually loads this 2 minute 720p clips. So definitely you can see here the results are better in case of Honor Play, because as you can see the 10nm processor is definitely faster compared to the 8x. That is why the clip got buffered too quickly on the Honor Play, followed by the 8x. Then lastly we have the Kirin 659 on the Honor 9N. It's a kind of very slow tortoise stuff, but it's not going to win at all. So it actually shows like the processor is really powerful on the Play compared to 8x and the 9N. I'm just going to convert it to 1080p 30 frames per second from 720p to 1080p, same solution. Let's see. And since this is kind of long conversion, I'm just doing a fast forward way. So you can actually see the bar on the Play is faster here compared to on 8x, and it's about to complete. And I'll just tell you exact stat, and 50 second almost for the Honor Play to do this conversion. And in case of Honor 8x, it's around 1 minute of 7 seconds, around 17-second difference between the Play and the 8x. In case of Honor 9N, it's going to take a little bit of time, because you know 16nm is just too big processor. It's like the Snapdragon 450 kind of stuff. So Honor 9N is going to take around 1 minute and 55 seconds. So there is a huge 50 seconds difference between the Play versus 9N. So Honor Play is definitely great, but I will recommend you to go with the 6GB RAM variant in case you want to go with the Play. So we'll do a detailed camera comparison between the 8x versus Play versus the 9N. Now if you have seen the old videos, I never recommended Honor phones, especially budget phones, for the camera, especially the 9N and the Play. And here's the obvious results are in front of you. But if you just compare with the Honor 8x, you will see results are much better in case of Honor 8x. I mean, the sharpness is better, colors are more natural, and this time I can say, yeah, it's not the best one among the budget on the 15,000, but yeah, 8x is at least better than the Play and the 9N, and that's all I can say. Here's some different color. All 3 phones are taking same kind of color reproduction because they are running the same AI concept all phones have, but I kind of think 8x is good, especially compared to the Play and the 9N. So if you really wanted to go for a camera centric Honor budget phone, I guess 8 should be your best choice, because sharpness is great. I can go much lot closer, I can see the details, colors are okay, and 9N is particularly not that great for the camera centric phone, but it's very pocketable. Some portrait shot, I'm frankly saying that 9N and the Play, they were not taking great portrait, but 8x is actually doing much better job compared to the Play and the 8x on the same situation at the same time. I'm achieving better result. Yeah, this could be best in some situation, not the best always, but hey, at least it is taking some nice shots compared to the Play and 9N. So definitely this on a 8x should be a good choice, mostly for the good camera in case of Honor device. Indoor we don't have much difference, and Play is performing sometimes better, but it's kind of similar between Play and 8x. You can see all these images are almost same, but here on the next image, when we are trying to take some color differentiation, so Play took the better shot. It shows actually the orange color, while 8x just showed me completely red. So little bit of variations there, like this is a budget phone, so every time you take the shot you may get some different surprises. So on the low light, I took the AI concept, you know, the night mode on the all 3 phones if it is available. So on the Play did the best here compared to the 8x. So in terms of sharpness, in terms of showing the background, like whatever object is there, at this Play is better here again with the night shot. But somehow on a Play did blown up the complete results. On the 8x was kind of natural, but you can see more details on the Play. Its choice is yours. 9 is not recommended at all. Some selfie shots. So 8x and the Play, they have the better front camera, more megapixels compared to the 9 and just 5 megapixel. So selfie wise, again the Play and 8x are good. 8x is kind of natural, Play is slightly blown up, the walls are completely different, and front portrait also is working good in case of the 8x. So final results, if you're looking for a budget camera from the Honor, so 8x should be your choice, and Play is also good, but I won't recommend you to for the portrait shot, but night is okay, other shots are okay. On the complete night side, when you are using flash, all 3 phones are doing good. So that's a complete camera test here. Now let's do a quick audio test and see which phone sounds better actually. So this is Honor 8X. And scratch test. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It just came off. Honor Play. Trying one more time. Final scratch test. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Honor 9N. Trying one more time. Final scratch test. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So all three phones have the same sound. I mean, I don't see much difference at all. Play seems to be slightly more sharper, but you won't notice at all. Maybe I'm wrong, but they all phones sounds to me same. Now let's talk about the battery backup overall. So in my usage, I'm not playing games at all, but yeah, I have a greater screen on time. I basically use this Honor Play mostly till now because I don't have 8X. So I basically use this some yoga meditation application, social networking, Twitter, Facebook. That's all, and this is my usage. So these two phones have the same battery capacity, 3750 milliamps, while this one has 3000 milliamps battery. So in these two device cases, I am easily crossing the complete day every day. I mean, rare chances I have, like I ended up recharging again the same day. Today though, these two phones performs excellently in terms of battery. You will easily get more than a day, so that's fine. 9N, it's okay since I'm not using that device too much because this has a back glass crack. So but still 3000 milliamps battery with HD display should be equivalent to, you know, Full HD plus 3750 milliamps battery. So battery wise, you should be getting good battery backup. So now at the conclusion, which Honor device you should pick with. So if I have to pick one, I will definitely go with the Honor 8X because I don't see there is a too much difference in terms of performance. Yes, play is faster in some cases, like the actual real world test on the power director, maybe copy pasting, but 8X is also okay, just 10 to 15 second difference maximum. But I am getting a better camera on the Honor 8X, especially when I'm trying to take the selfie portraits and the rear portrait too. These two devices just fail miserably in taking portrait, but Honor 8X is actually good. Also, low light photos are more overexposed here, and play is kind of natural side, but depends on what kind of you like. But I prefer the portrait, and 8X is also taking better still shot, much better close-up, much better color reproduction. So 8X is better in terms of camera. So if I have to recommend you one device on the 15K price segment, I will suggest you to go with the Honor 8X. The price is very less compared to the Honor Play, and there is not too much difference at all. Slightly better display, bigger display, better camera, performance slightly less, but it's okay. And everything else is same. The software, the battery, all the stuff are same. Even the smaller chain is there. The notch is also very smaller in case of the Honor 8X compared to the Play. It is slightly better. So I will strongly recommend you to go with the Honor 8X, which is much better by compared to Play, and the, you know, much better by compared to the Honor 9N. So that's been it guys for this which is best episode. If you still have concerns, queries, just comment me here on the video section, or for the faster response you can just tweet me at the support. So thanks for watching. We'll talk again in the next which is best episode. Till then, have a great day.